Hello everyone, welcome to my week 6 discussion board forum. I decided to do my little talk today on the Gamble Mansion in Sarasota, Florida. I'm feeling a bit under the weather, you'll have to excuse me. But the Gamble Mansion is someplace that I actually grew up going to as a homeschooler. My mom would take me to historic locations, whether it was Ponce de Leon Park, Marie Selby Gardens, or the Gamble Mansion in Florida. And these public history places she would take me. So I got to really experience history that way. So I'm very grateful for that. This home in particular is absolutely beautiful. It's on a 16-acre plot and it is open to the public pretty much all the time. They're undergoing some renovations right now, but if you wanted to check out the Florida State Parks link I have below. But just kind of a brief history of the background of the mansion. It was built around 1845 and was a completed operational sugarcane plantation by 1850. So this was the home of Major Robert Gamble. So that's where the Gamble Mansion part comes in. At the time, it was 160 acres of plantation, so pretty good size, and it was fully operational. It was a slave-owning plantation, and today this remains one of the few in Florida, but the only still standing plantation mansion in Southwest Florida. This is an antebellum style mansion. It is absolutely gorgeous. Please take a minute and definitely look at those pictures that I have linked below. But there's some really interesting aspects that are still standing from the original structure that have undergone just a very small amount of renovation. There was a 40,000 gallon underground cistern to collect water, and this was covered. There is still the sugar roller that they use to roll the sugar cane out. There's still artifacts in the house that were original or replicas of what the original is considered to be in this mansion. So I really wanted to talk to you all about a place that I've actually been from. The tours on this mansion are very fun to go on. For a class going, I still remember from being a little girl learning about why they had the kitchen separate from the main house was in case there was a fire, the main house could still be saved, and that hush puppies were literally made to hush the puppies, and it was made with bits of extra and leftover biscuit and breadcrumbs fried together, and they would toss them to the dogs to get them to be quiet. So I think that going somewhere to experience history, public history, is so important because then you really remember it. Because I remember lots of details from those trips as a kid, and I know that students would do the same. Just as it progressed towards modernity in 1923, the Judah P. Benjamin chapter of the United Daughters of the Confederacy started working to purchase the mansion because it was in disrepair by that time, and by 1925 they had bought it with the 16 acres that you can visit now. So if you ever are in Florida, the Marie Selby Gardens are another wonderful place to visit, but the Gamble Mansion is packed with history. It's full of those plaques describing everything. You do not have to pay to go on a tour. This is a shining example of what public history should be. Thank you. Hope you all have a great week.